Hello, my lovelies. Happy Monday. This is going to be your weekly reading. We're going to go by signs. So Aries to Capricorn, it will be time-stamped in the comments. We're going to start with the sign of Aries. All right, let's see what we have going on for your week. We start with a pattern of overthinking or feeling really trapped. So that's something that you have the ability to change. You've got to step out of that mentality and stop overthinking things that make you feel trapped. You're looking for some balance in your life, so maybe you're juggling some things. We do need to let go of something in your world in order to create the balance you're looking for. It could involve some sort of court matter, contract, or equal give and take is what you're looking for, some harmony and balance, and it is bringing in some unexpected money and good fortune to you. Know that this is your destiny, that the wheel of fortune is coming to actually turn things in your favor. So let go of things that maybe you need to sever ties with, lots of betrayal, rock bottom, and definitely some endings are coming to bring in this new beginning. You might be feeling a little bit weak right now, or there's lots of self-doubt. Let go of those things, find your power, find your strength again, and find your courage. And there is a lot of hard work that will be required, but you're moving to greener pastures and the possibility of even relocating. So it is time to shift your perspective this week. You need to see things differently. You might be the chaser in a codependent relationship because of a fear of abandonment. So if that's something you're struggling with, you may need to work on that. Some heart-to-heart conversations are needed, so talk openly and honestly with people in your life, no matter who they are. And empathy for others, you need to feel your feelings. Somebody is innocent, faultless, and free from guilt. Sagittarius, let's see what we have for you this week. Where do we start? We have a lot of cards here. All right, so some inner work is needed. You might be feeling like you need to retreat or go into hermit mode. You might need some shadow work or meditation. Somebody's coming in bringing you meaningful gifts or expressing their feelings and taking action towards you. The knight in shining armor. You may have competition. Someone's finally gathering their courage and their confidence and taking action towards you. And I feel like this could create a little bit of gossip or talk. Kind of ignore that. It's definitely something that you don't need to worry about. You do have a lot of abundance coming to you, whether it's something you've worked for or things like an inheritance or a lottery win, but definitely more than enough to go around. And that you need to be self-motivated this week and set yourself free. I also feel like romance is blooming for you and your ships are finally coming in, and it could be your forever person with the Emperor, offering some sort of bold move, stability, structure. Definitely somebody who could be an equal match for you, and they are willing to make some strategic moves. Know that relationships are assignments. They're in your life for a reason. They're meant to teach you a lot of lessons along the way. You're looking for stability in paradise, so don't settle for less. Children could also be affecting your romantic life right now. Remember to make love a priority, not a chore. Marriage material. So somebody sees you as marriage material. Watch out. There could be somebody stalking you online. You want to be somebody's first choice always. And weak-minded or lacking emotional strength, you need to be determined and use your intellectual capacity. Leos, let's see what we have for you. We start with a lot of anxiety, insomnia, or nightmares. You could be obsessing about some things. Know that you have a wish fulfillment that's coming in, so keep hope alive that these things can happen. We have the sun in reverse, so you feel like you've missed an opportunity or you're doubting something is possible. You might be dealing with FOMO, the fear of missing out, or struggling with some things like depression. If you can get out in the sun every day a little bit, that will definitely help. And be honest. You might be needing to be the leader that you wish you had, or somebody is going to take a bold move to come towards you. You also might be feeling really exhausted, might be needing some more rest, or you're in a period of recovery. And we definitely need to get out of this pessimistic, negative mindset. You need to use your imagination and see where that takes you. Start by setting some goals for yourself and manifest from a positive frame of mind. Remember to choose kindness. What's the old saying? Kill them with kindness. It definitely couldn't hurt. And you need to keep a positive mindset and start manifesting exactly what you want. So use things like gratitude and bliss to welcome in abundance, but pay attention to any sort of red flags. The signs are definitely cautioning you. You might need a reality check or a second opinion, so seek the truth about this. Watch out for people who are heartless, cruel, unkind, or no sympathy for others this week. Again, pay attention to the red flags. Cancers, what do we have for you? All right, looks like some bright ideas are coming in. You might be furthering your education and you're walking a tightrope to try and balance these things this week. Know that you are going to be able to find the balance, but you might have to restructure some things. I do feel like you have a lot of anxiety or sleepless nights. Things are keeping you up, lots of worry. It could have to do with a love situation. I feel like this person is genuine. They're coming in bringing meaningful gifts and they want to wine you and dine you. It's very old-fashioned, romantic, chivalrous love. You are going to have to walk away from something that's not working out anymore. The Ten of Wands is a heavy burden that you've had to carry. It's time to take a leap of faith and try something new. Step out of that comfort zone this week and walk into some abundance. I feel like it's going to be very fulfilling for you, so you just need to kind of step out and try new things, and it's self-imposed. You're stuck hanging in this situation out of worry or out of fear. Remember that the truth is my teacher, and the truth will always tell you which way to go. You might be the runner in a codependent relationship, struggling with fear of intimacy or listening to your ego, and romantic feelings. They're real and worth exploring, so trust your feelings and know that you need to see where things go. Emotional acceptance. You need to use openness and expression, so express how you feel, and seeking retribution or revenge. Remember that you need to be careful. Let karma do your dirty work. Do not intervene. Pisces, let's see what we have for you. We start with the Devil. Your biggest temptation might soon be staring you in the face. Make sure that there aren't strings attached. If it's toxic, if it's something that isn't good for you and you know it's not, especially if it's a past person, close that door, throw away the key, and walk away finally for good. Don't get stuck in these toxic cycles. I feel like you've put a lot of time and effort and hard work into yourself, into maybe something that you do for a project or work, and this is going to pay off, so the hard work will be worth it. But some cycles are coming to the surface for closure. So death and rebirth, old cycles closing and new doors opening. You need to shift your perspective, see that all hope isn't lost. You might be struggling with things like grief, loss, or mourning. Shift your perspective, see that there's still hope for things to change for the better. There could also be a lot of toxicity, fighting, arguments, and chaos around you. I feel like you're trying to rise above this. If there's competition, I feel like you blow them out of the water. We have 2 5s back to back, so that is 10. You're completing a cycle. We also have the Death card and Temperance, telling us that we are overcoming these challenges, that this is divine intervention at its finest, and that this is going to help to restore the balance. There could also be a reconciliation that's trying to come through because somebody desires union. So this is definitely seen as marriage of twin flames or soulmates. I feel like you two are made for each other. Just make sure it's not toxic. Your sensitivity is a gift, so use that. I feel like your empathy or your sensitive, extrasensory perception, psychic abilities, mediumship could be amplified at this time. Know that it's supposed to be. And separation. Somebody's really sad and missing you. They're thinking about you and they're unsure of the future. So stay optimistic about your love life. Raise your vibration. Know that positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. There is some sort of freedom. You're breaking free from toxic cycles and things that are holding you back. So don't go into the blame game. Stop. You're responsible for your own actions. So make good choices. Scorpios, let's see what we have for you. All right, you're walking away from some sort of betrayal, backstabbing, or a lot of heartbreak and pain. You're going in a new direction. I do feel like you're going to be cutting people off, but your finances are slowly going to be starting to improve. I also feel like you're in a period of recovery, injury, illness, or surgery. The star tells us we have a wish fulfillment coming in, so don't lose hope that things are possible. The divine has heard you. Your prayers and wishes and manifestations are tethered to you, and the divine knows who and where they belong to. The Queen of Swords tells us that you might be ready for battle. Stop overthinking things. Your heart is down here in a cage. Sometimes we have to let people in. So instead of being pessimistic and sharp-tongued, slowly learn to trust people and let your guard down. You need to have more fun in life. So be a free spirit, kind of have a sense of adventure, and you might need to be a little bit of a rebel. You're overthinking these changes and they start to make you feel trapped. The reality is that you're not. It's all in your head. So so shift your thinking and change your life. A state of confusion might be happening after an argument. Know that you might need a cooling off period in order for things to calm down and cool off and be resolved, but it is possible in time. Know that you are supported on your path. You could be seeing dragonflies as a reminder that you are, and making healthy choices in love and life. Use self-love, self-care, and you will be happier. It's time to let your friends help you, so ask for help and support from others should you need it. And change your mindset, change your life. If you're not crazy, that's called gaslighting. Geminis, let's see what we have for you this week. We start with the moon. Pay attention to your dream state. Watch out for any sort of spells or illusions and deception that could be lurking. You do have a wish fulfillment that's coming in, so be prepared and stay positive till you see it happen. It could involve some sort of inheritance, sudden windfall, or generational wealth coming to you. And we have a breakthrough. Some sort of clarity or truth is being revealed. You also have a new opportunity when it comes to work, finances, or business that is divinely guided. It could involve this 10 of Pentacles that gives you this new beginning or a fresh start, or this is a new job opportunity. We also have the Knight of Cups coming in with some sort of love offer, and all of these things start to happen rather quickly. Remember that you are worthy. Pour into your own cup before you pour into others. Break the pattern. There's some sort of pattern of silent treatment and abandonment, and you are dealing with some sort of separation. For some of you, it might not be the right fit. There might not be enough attraction or chemistry to keep the relationship going. So if it's not, let it go. It could be a karmic partner or a karmic relationship that's meant to teach you a lot of lessons. It's helping you grow so that you can find your soul family, the place where you belong, feeling like you're enough and that you finally fit in. Libras, let's see what we have for you this week. All right, so we start with the Queen of Wands. You might be finding your confidence, your courage, and you might be commanding a lot of attention, or a lot of people are starting to see you. You could also be manifesting a lot of new things into your life. You need to stick up for yourself and have some boundaries somewhere in life, so don't be, caught with your pants down sort of deal. The Four of Cups is an indication that you have an unexpected offer coming to you. It may take you by surprise and you might not see it coming, but you also have this need for rest and recovery. So if you need extra sleep, take advantage of that. You also want to be careful of people who are deceiving you. Somebody that's maybe trying to pull the wool over your eyes, who's deceptive, liars, cheaters, thieves, manipulators. Have some boundaries and just say no. Could also be seeing the number 77. Both of these are sevens, and hard work is going to pay off. So you could be investing in some quality over quantity, or craftsmanship is very important to your job. And the King of Pentacles, if you're building an empire, remember it wasn't going to happen overnight. Slow and steady wins the race. In order to be successful, you've got to work hard. Healing yourself heals your lineage. So by doing shadow work and healing your issues, you're actually healing your family line from previous generations as well as future. And passion. There could be a lot of chemistry between you and another person, and you like each other equally and you're having fun. It could be the honeymoon phase of a relationship, or this could be a literal honeymoon for some of you, and it might happen around some sort of holiday. So enjoy the happy time together. You need to higher your standards and raise the bar to elevate. And remember, karmic debt, misdeeds must be paid in full. So make sure that you're paying forward in good karma, not negative. Aquarius, my aqua sauce, let's see what we have for you this week. We start with needing to make a decision about the future. So there's some sort of planning that needs to happen. What is your next move? What do you want the next 6 months to a year to look like? Maybe it's further out than that. So start thinking about the future and plan exactly what you want to do going forward. You might need to work well with others, or teamwork will make the dream work this week. Also check in with your higher self, and you may need to get in touch with your spiritual or religious background. The Queen of Pentacles, we're working towards building a legacy. We're also focused on practical matters like work, finances, and very grounded energy. She could also be a mentor to you in some way. We also have the Two of Cups, so this indicates that someone's thinking long-term, like marriage, union of soulmates, and there will be a positive celebration that you are going to be attending. There is also a need to relocate, travel, or get away from the conflict and chaos. So you may be moving, traveling, or relocating to get away from all of it. The King of Cups is who I refer to as the ideal father figure. He's nurturing, he's protective, and he makes a fantastic partner and father. So this could be somebody that's coming in to offer you union. Spirit needs you to come back to your body, so grounding, meditation, and breath work are going to be important. Remember that you need to savor the moment and live in the moment. You might be feeling uplifted, meeting friends or family for coffee, and very soon, within a month or less, it's time to clearly decide what it is that you want so that it can come to you now. What are they hiding? Somebody could be having a surprise up their sleeve, but you are completing a hard cycle and going into something that's better for you. Virgos, let's see what we have for you. We could be dealing with a little bit of a conflict or a dysfunctional family. It's things that maybe didn't go our way, so we might need to work through some sort of heartbreak, loss, or pain we might be struggling with. And some tough love could also be needed. I feel like you might need to give that to somebody else as well as yourself. There will be some sort of truth or clarity that's revealed, and it also offers some sort of indulgence or abundance and emotional fulfillment. But I also feel like we have a new business opportunity coming in that also gets you kind of put back on track for maybe where things went wrong. All right, so we have some really high walls as a result of maybe being in a dysfunctional environment. So we do want to make sure that we slowly let that down and learn to trust again. I trust the wisdom within. Are you listening to your intuition? It will guide you where you need to be. Cupid's arrow is coming, so have faith that love is on its way. A surprise invitation or a meeting could bring you some hesitation, but it is worth waiting for. So have some patience that it's happening in divine timing, not your timing. Are you losing sleep over them? No, honey, they aren't worth your time. Why? Because you have somebody better coming in. You are justified, blameless, and you will be vindicated. Taurus, let's see what we have for you this week. We start with the Queen of Cups, so you might need to get in touch with your softer side. She's big mama bear energy, so really nurturing, empathetic energy and very protective. You're going to need to collaborate well with others this week. Teamwork will make the dream work. Do not give up. You won't be defeated forever. Remember that a setback is really setting you up for future success. You also need to find your independence and your confidence again, so I feel like you could really be working towards financial goals at this time, and maybe you're kind of mentoring to somebody else. You are kind of being a little stingy with your resources. Be careful that you are in balance, not in a lack mentality. It's time to make a fresh start and step out of your comfort zone and try new things, and part of that could lead to union with the right person. You're looking for something that's stable, and you are celebrating some positive news. You are a divine facet of the universe. You shine like a diamond, so get out there and be seen. And the dragonfly, it's time to be lighthearted. Some things are coming to light. You will find out these things, and you need to adapt, change, and heal. Remember to love yourself first, that your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Some sort of secrets coming out. It could be that you have feelings for someone or vice versa. And strong-minded, firm, strong, and independent. So I feel like your stubborn streak could actually help you this week. And last but not least, the Capricorns. All right, we start with a worried mind or overthinking a lot of things. We need to shift our perspective and know that we're not trapped. I feel like you have someone in your corner that's very honest. It's also somebody who I feel like is kind of outspoken, passionate, driven, ambitious, could be dealing with a fire sign as well. And if you're feeling a little trapped due to some unresolved issues, it's time to let go of those things. I feel like you need to either find some closure or realize it can't be fixed and move forward. You can't keep juggling things forever, so it's time to find the balance, let go of the things that are holding you back, and setbacks, delays, or laziness. You need to put your best foot forward. I also feel like it's time to face your fears, and you need to make a decision. Remember, you probably have all the information needed in order to do that, so it's time to take a leap of faith and try new things. Start by calling back your power from all time, space, and dimension, or people who may be siphoning it, energy vampires. It's time to focus on yourself. Self-worth, it's time to heal. Shadow work and self-appreciation could be your focus. So let go of control issues and allow the situation to unfold naturally. Have positive energy, stay optimistic, and start spreading some joy and clean up your own mess this week. Have a great week, guys. We'll see you soon.